Right, here is the duck pond after a good day yesterday with me on the Mini and Ryan on the Bobcat. This top, I decided to make a top level and a bottom level because it was just too much fill to move. So yeah, the excavator told me it would be $4 to $5 grand to do it, so that motivated me even more. But this top level is about level already. You could see the standing water and there's no major puddles anywhere. I leveled this all with the mini blade. And the bottom level, Ryan did all this. It's still pitched down pretty good, so we got water down in that corner, but it is close, you know. The excavator told me this would take me 10 hours a week till July to do this, and since he said that, I have a day in it and it's this close to being done. Here's the big dirt pile down at the end. Here's a little better look without the sun so much. This is the lower, or the smaller of the two. It's actually a pretty good size one. So now I gotta shave this top, push it all down here, and maybe beef the berms up a little. It depends how the dirt turns out, but it's getting really close. A little better view without the sun. So this is the lower half. You can see Ryan's got the wall all done around it, but we need to knock off this right half and push the dirt down to the left half. And here's the center wall, and here's the right half. This is very well flat. The Mini did great in blading this. I mean, I'm very impressed with that Mini blading. I mean, I was pushing 3 foot high, 4 foot high piles of loose clay with that thing yesterday. Again, the excavator has now paid me back probably at least $4 grand on not hiring out this duck pond. Here's the top half, so you could see this wall that I got cut right down the center here. I could scab probably another 5 to 10 feet of duck plot by pulling this over and dumping it right on this hill edge here. So I can probably make this a little bigger yet. Oh, it's getting exciting here. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm set up in the center and I'm digging 2 to 3 foot deep there, and I am piling it behind me in the low end of where I need it to go. And then now I figured out I'm pushing it, which is doing 3 things at once. And it's moving a lot more dirt a lot quicker, so I'll show you how I'm pushing. So in theory, instead of using a loader or a tractor to move this stuff, I'm able to push these piles in a very short period of time, roughly 10 feet at a time. So I'm learning as I go, but considering I just had the excavator in here and he said this whole thing would be about a $4,000 or $5,000 job, I'm gonna find a way to do it on my own. And this appears to be a very good way of moving a good amount of dirt in a pretty short period of time. I just pushed. You see how wide this one is in front. Now he's just pushing them a little further, and look at this. I mean, we are now starting approaching level. Right where he's piling it, that second berm over there, that's where it's going to be the edge of it. So we're going to make a top section and a bottom section to not have to move the dirt so far. Now we're getting on to some serious dirt moving. Alright, I'm working on my speed digging. Just working on some techniques. Moving more. The first thing is, of course, now I'm hitting a hard bottom, but I'm working on getting double size digs and then flipping them off sooner and getting back sooner. rock I hit back there, so I'm done digging there. That's the highest spot, and the excavator told me I'd hit rocks soon. He was right. That's why I couldn't dig it up. So that spot may never get flooded because it's going to be higher than the rest. But Ryan just came out. We're just going to do whatever we can here before the rain. Of course, you know, you just start making a little bit of progress, and here comes more rain. You know, you just can't get more than 4 or 5 days in a row without rain. And the thing is it's not normal. I mean, looking at the weather patterns when we moved down here and talking to people that have grown up here, this whole year, well, 2016 has just been so screwy as far as the rain. So I don't know if that's climate change, you know, or if it's just a bad year last year. I guess we'll see come this year. But usually they have a drought in the summer, which is where my watering holes will come in handy. This new process, I think, is going to work very well for us. Cutting this duck pond into two halves, so we only got to move the dirt probably almost half to a quarter of the distance, and obviously a lot less dirt to move. I'll be dang, this blade is really pushing some serious dirt, which means that 42 is going to push even that much more dirt, wider tracks and more weight. Softer stuff, which is much easier to get a nice full scoop and to move it a lot quicker. Just gotta keep an eye on Ryan over here on this side. I mean, that right there is pretty much a double size scoop. Depending on how they rate them buckets, it's rated at 2/3 of a yard. But I know that's probably heaping, but I don't know how heaping. So if it ain't heaped like this, and I can take heaps double like this, then that 3-foot bucket, I can maybe get a yard per scoop.